I'm running and running and running until I make it to my house. I run inside, slam the door, and turn to run upstairs into my room when there he is. The same monstrous figure that had been chasing me for hours upon hours reaches to grab me, and then you wake up in a startle, confused, dazed, and sweaty. Have you ever wondered where your dreams come from, or why you even have the ones you do? Some people actually act out their dreams, making you wonder if it's a psychological issue or your past reoccurring in your mind. Sleep isn't just simply sleep. It goes through 5 completely different stages, helping you get a good night's rest. Not allowing yourself the adequate number of hours you need to rest can cause many side effects such as depression, weight loss, and stress. One of the most important stages is stage 5, or REM sleep. It's the stage where you dream. Though it's the last you go through, each of the stages numerous times throughout the night, and according to psychologytoday.com, REM sleep is the most important stage. It stimulates the central nervous system and restores brain chemistry to its normal balance. There are 5 different stages of sleep, including alpha and theta, which include the actual process of falling asleep. Stage 1 is very similar to daydreaming and is also the stage where you wake up in a startle. Stage 2 is where your heart and body rate slows down, as well as your temperature drops, and your brain produces short brainwave activity. Stage 3 is simply the stage between light and deep sleep. Stage 4 is delta sleep, and this is when sleepwalking occurs. Last but not least is REM sleep, or dreaming, the deepest part of sleep. We go through the first 4 stages numerous times before we actually get to stage 5, which can last from 10 minutes to 2 hours and helps to form new memories. It's called REM, or rapid eye movement, because during this stage our eyes move uncontrollably. During stage 5, your body becomes almost completely paralyzed, helping us to control ourselves during frantic or hectic dreams. It is important to allow yourself the right amount of time to sleep in order to succeed in the days following and not stress on being sleepy the whole day you work or attend school. When I asked my interviewee how dreams made her feel the next morning, she replied stating that it depended on the nature of the dreams. She said if it was a happy, free-flowing dream, she would wake up excited. If scary, she woke up stressed and groggy-like. She also said she would wake up numerous times in a cold sweat if her dream was intense or scary. Have you ever wondered where dreams come from? A recent article I read from psychologytoday.com stated that REM sleep has evolved out of an ancient defense mechanism many animals still use today called tonic immobility. Tonic immobility is a mechanism that takes over when fight or flight can no longer apply. In simple terms, it's playing dead. When rabbits are threatened, they become rigid and blend in with their surroundings, avoiding death. REM sleep and tonic mobility have many features in common, including paralysis of the body, loss of muscle tone, inability to regulate body heat, changes in the breathing rate, and more. Both also appear to be linked to the brainstem that involves eating and breathing, which goes to show that just as important as eating and breathing is sleeping. It rapidly creates energy. REM sleep comes just like any people unto themselves or others for the person to rejuvenate throughout the night. It's a disorder called RBD, or REM behavior disorder.
An interesting fact is 90% of patients are shown to be males over the age of 50, though there have been cases in children and adults.
Patients have no past history of violence, nor psychological or neurological issues. RBD relates to restless leg syndrome, as patients display signs of restless feet and legs. I asked my interviewee if she had known of anyone with RBD, as she replied that she did not, but that her husband was diagnosed with RLS and was a major sleep talker and often flailed his arms in the night. She said it often kept her awake, or she would have to move to a different area to sleep to get a good night's rest herself. RBD can be treated with medications to successfully help give the patient the adequate time to be a productive citizen. Although we as a country, nation, and world are busy individuals, one of the most important things you can do for your body is sleep. We think of sleep as a time for us to relax, but just as we need to relax, so does our mind. If our mind doesn't have time to change, to charge and revamp for the following days, how do we expect to help us out? Without, we end up groggy, stressed out, and sometimes depressed. Sleep is our charger, our energizer bunny.